First thing, grateful for our staff. Obviously a lot of change. I think anytime there is change, it's an opportunity to bring people in to add value to the organization. And I think we did that. I think we hired a great staff. First Coach Roberts, I think Coach Roberts is one of the best football coaches in America. And, that was not an option to add him to our team. We went through the initial cycle. And the opportunity to add somebody who's one of the best football coaches in America to our staff and to collaborate with, it's a blessing to say the least. Our agenda here is to create the best defense in college football, and you do that by hiring smart, capable, competent people, and we couldn't have gotten anybody better than him. So it's a unique thing for me because I was the guy's GA 5 years ago, so it's kind of bittersweet a little bit, to have the guy in the trenches with you again that, you had a close personal relationship for 5 years, and I can't speak highly enough of him, how he's made me better throughout my career. The guy doesn't get enough credit. A lot of modern defense this guy's been doing for 20 years. And a big part of our system that we ran was directly from him. And he's one of the fathers of, like I said, of modern defensive football. And to have him in this building and to have him at my right arm at all times helping us, I couldn't be luckier. Gerald Chapman, coach our defensive line, brought a tremendous amount of urgency. I think you guys see that during the media period. It takes a lot of toughness, physicality, technique to play that position. And, the urgency that he's brought, he's already made us better. Will Harris, from our first conversation with Will in December, I knew this guy had something special about him. He's hungry, he's humble, he's smart, he's been around a lot of good people, he's had a unique experience as a player. This guy's worked for some of the best coaches in football, Pete Carroll, Chris Peterson, and to add him to our team, he's made us better. And then you got the returner, you got Mike Peterson. Coach Peterson's done a good job. He's got a talented group. He's coaching them really, really well. He has a unique perspective and a passion for this place. So, the thing that was unique is, we played this league last year. We played 7 freshmen on defense and played. And we had the most, all conference players, all that stuff like that. But it wasn't even just them. It was a large amount of guys contributing to our team. And we're able to play with every team that we played. And you sit there and there's just certain things, the experience does matter a little bit. And I think the experience that we've added, especially on the third level of defense, right? With Asa, Triquez, DJ, older players at the tactical positions, right? Safety, linebacker, guys that have to articulate and speak to people, get people lined up. I can't say enough about that group of guys that have come in and contribute to a young group that's played a bunch of football. Bryce Thornton and Jordan Castell, those guys have been in the fire now. They've been out on 3rd and 5 in the swamp against Tennessee. Everybody thinks they know how to do it until it's time to do it. And so the balance of those players that have played in those games and adding guys that have done it somewhere else, I think you can't put a price tag on it. And it's the confidence, it's the vulnerability of they failed before too. So they don't get rattled as much, you know what I mean? So they've done a great job. And then the same thing at inside linebacker. We added some players there. Added Pup Howard, has experience but not an older player. And on the defensive line, and the edge, you added, George Gums, Joey Slackman, a group of players in there that have played. Joey obviously was a revered player in the Ivy League, but it's not even just the football experience; it's the life experience a little bit. And adding that to our team, I think, has been a big deal.